Welcome back, fellow terraformers, to episode 5 of Planet Crafter. In the last episode, we set up some power and oxygen, and in this episode, we're going to continue on our terraforming journey. We did unlock the launch platform, which we will build, so let's go ahead and do that. We have 3 super alloys, and we need 3 titanium. Now this building is like literally the most finicky, annoying building to place ever. I don't even know where to put it. It's massive as well, which is really annoying. I think I'm just going to put it over here, a little bit out of the way of our main base. That way, when we want to expand, let me just make sure it's not clipping into this side of the base if we want to expand this way. Alright, that's good. Let's just put it over here for now. And we'll go check it out. So it's this giant ass launch platform. We can go up the stairs and up these stairs, and we can climb. Over here we have a craft screen for the various rockets we can build. So you can see we can build an asteroid attraction rocket. That basically gives us a heat multiplier of 1000%. That's basically 100 times more, I think, or 10 times more than what we currently have. We can build a magnetic field protection rocket, and it will give us 1000% pressure multiplier and attract some asteroids, iridium asteroids. This one attracts uranium asteroids, which is super handy because we need uranium to build more power. We've got our GPS satellite, and that will give us mapping information, which is also super handy. We'll probably work on getting that. T2 GPS satellite provides better mapping information, and we've got map information rocket. So we've got a bunch of cool rockets that we can build. Before we do that, we will need to drink some water so we don't dehydrate, and probably eat some food. Let's have a look if our food's ready. Hey, we got our next batch of food ready to harvest. We'll chuck the rest of our useless seeds in here and empty our inventory. So let's see what else we can build. Let's just build a bunch of stuff that we might need. We don't have T1 pinning yet, which is a bit annoying. We've got our grass spreader that just unlocked. Let's have a look at what that does. So the grass spreader starts off our biomass journey. So it lets us start generating oxygen and plants. So compared to the oxygen generator, it actually generates 10 times more oxygen. And we just built these T3 veggie tubes. I feel like we should replace these T3 veggie tubes with grass spreaders now. Oh lord. Alright, well, that's fine. Or should we just build more grass spreaders on top? Look, oxygen is not an issue right now. Let's stay focused on what we wanted to build. This game is very good at distracting. Oh, we've got our T1 pinning blue chip, but we don't have osmium, so we need osmium soon. We did need torch, which needs sulfur, which is another new material we can't get. We have T3 mining. We want T4 mining. Again, needs osmium, which we don't have. So we can't really build anything else right now. T2 jetpack needs sulfur and osmium, so we can't build that right now. That's perfectly fine, because what I really want to build first is, since we've got our oxygen up to a really good amount, we kind of want to keep our heat and our pressure at the same sort of level of growth, because you can see all this other stuff gets unlocked as well, and we've got biodome too. So yeah, let's stay focused. We unlocked T3 heater last episode, so let's try to chuck a few of those down. We just need iridium rods, silicon, titanium, and aluminum, which we have plenty of. Remember, we can build iridium rods using this iridium, so let's see how many we can build. 1, 2. Alright, we can do 3, so we can build 3 heaters. To build 3 heaters, I need silicon, titanium, and aluminum. 3 aluminum, titanium, and I think I have no silicon, is it? Yeah. But silicon is plentiful around here. Can't get enough silicon. Oh, look how much iron is everywhere now. Of course, when I don't need iron, iron is everywhere. Let's just quickly grab 3 silicon and we'll build our next section. Just picking up some iron because I want to build a new room. So we've got our 3 silicon. Now, I believe it depends on whether we can put these outside. See, these don't go outside. These go indoors. Again, heaters for some reason go indoors. Alright, so I need a new sort of section of base to build my heaters. And if you recall, last time we unlocked these big living compartments. So if we just grab some more iron, some more titanium, and a couple of super alloy, we can build those. So we did build a little corridor here, and at the end of the corridor we can attach a big living compartment. Look at that. And remember how I said these dangly buildings we don't like? If we have some iron, we can build some foundation underneath to make it not look like it's hanging in midair. See, now it looks like it has some support. It doesn't look like it's defying the laws of physics. Well, we're in the future, so they probably have really strong tensile materials that probably could dangle like this. Who knows? But I like this a lot better. So we put that in, you know, aesthetically we can chuck in some cobalt and put in some windows along the front. That way we can see outside. Oh look, so pretty. Do we want to keep our base pretty? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that looks wonderful. And inside this room, we said we were going to build some heaters, right? So let's go ahead and do that. We can plop 1, 2, and 3 heaters down. You can see that has increased our heat to 103. Our oxygen's at 280, but we don't have enough iridium to build more heaters right now. That's fine. Our pressure is at 40, so maybe we should build some more pressure drill things as well. We need aluminum, titanium, and iron, of which we have plenty of aluminum, titanium, and iron, I think. Well, we're running out of iron as usual, and running out of titanium. That's fine. So I'll go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to my old base. I'm going to pick up the two T3 drills that we had in our old base, and on our way back we'll just pick up an inventory full of titanium and iron. And we're back. So I think I'm just going to put my drills somewhere out of the way. Let's get in the way of my building. Along the back here, looks pretty good. Good of a place as any. So we'll set up our drills. Let's just overlap them a little, make them space efficient. I want to make a lot more drills. So let's see how many we can make with the stuff that we have on us. Just double check our power as well, so make sure we're not draining all that. We have not much power left. A drill takes 18. Gonna build 2 more drills. So we just need like 4 aluminum for that. 4 aluminum. I think we got everything else. Titanium, iron, yep. Alright, we'll just chuck in 2 more drills. That brings us to a total of 4 drills. So we have like basically 4 of everything. I think we have 3 heaters, but that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to launch some rockets to really like 10x this production speed. And that will really take us to the next level of unlocks that we need for progressing the game along. Alright, so you can see with our 4 drills up and running, we're getting about 73 pressure, we're getting about 103 heat and 286 oxygen. So let's see if we can't build a rocket with the materials that we have. Alright, so to build we did have 1 rocket, so we can make pressure multiplier or this one. They both require super alloy. This one requires silicon. We don't have much silicon, so let's just build an asteroid attraction rocket. And this one grants uranium asteroids too. So this will give us some uranium, which we desperately need for more power. Rocket engine and super alloy. So super alloy is definitely going to be our blocker, or actually everything's going to be our blocker for this because we don't have much rocket engines. But whenever we do get a rocket engine and some super alloy, we'll definitely launch more rockets into space. We have our 3 cobalt on us, so let's just launch our first rocket. So this will give us our heat multiplier, and if we recall, our heat wasn't, it was like at 80 something, wasn't it? So this should bring us to like 10 times that amount. So once you've built your rocket, you can see it's on this launch platform, and then you can hit this big yellow button and boosh, goes into space. Let's watch this rocket launch. Ooh, off it goes. Bye, rocket. And with that done, we can go and check our heat. I think it was at 100, and now it's at 1,000. So you can see definitely these rockets are the way to go, rather than building you know, 20 of these. Each rocket we launch is basically like 10xing the ones we have. Well, the multiplier doesn't quite work that way, because it's going to be like, it's not multiplicative, it's additive. So, but what that does also do is bring uranium asteroids somewhere. I see 1 landing here, 2 landing here, and these uranium asteroids are going to have uranium in them, believe it or not. So we can go, oh, they're like everywhere. Is there one that's like landing anywhere remotely close to me, or are they all just gonna be billions of miles away? That's fine. Oh, there's one that landed over there. I know there's one that landed over there. What was this chest? Had a bunch of random stuff in it. Let's just grab it and deconstruct it. We also need some silicon, so we'll grab that on the way back too. I'm trying to hunt down these asteroids. Where the heck did it land? I have no idea. Oh, I see some glowy stuff here. Is there... Did it break apart on top or below or inside the cave? Oh god, don't tell me it broke up inside the cave. Alright, you know, never mind. I'm not going to go around the map hunting these uranium asteroids down. We can find uranium elsewhere. We do definitely need power next, so we should probably go grab some uranium. Let's just go back to our base and eat some food before we head off on our next adventure. We'll dump our inventory, eat this space food. We're short on a lot of resources. So what we really want to do is build, well, we want this too. We want to build these ore extractors. That's pretty much going to automate the collection of all our basic resources. Very, very important. Also, it does generate a lot of heat and pressure. So you can see one of these generates 17 heat, and a T3 heater generates 28 heat. So like this is kind of like half a T3 heater. It's better than a T2 heater, and it generates 15 pressure, which is roughly what this thing generates. So these, just build these are super handy. But to build these we need osmium and we need power. They take a lot of energy, 34. You can see a nuclear reactor only produces 86, so for each one of these we can only build 2 of these, unless you want to build a bunch of solar panels. So you would have to build like 2 T2 solar panels to power one of these. So to do that, let's just see if we can't hunt down some uranium. We want to go out with oxygen tanks, because that would be foolhardy not to. So we've got our cobalt. We'll bring that over to here and craft 2 oxygen tanks, and then we will head off. We're gonna go this way. There's a uranium cave over yonder, so we can go there and loot some uranium. If you just go towards the aluminum cave and then follow the cliff face, you'll find an opening over here. And why am I walking when I could be jetpacking? So this is a new area we haven't explored yet. It's marked by these jagged rocks coming out of the ground. There is a spaceship over there, I think, or like not a spaceship, but sort of residual scraps, but we're not too interested in those at the moment. We're just gonna try to grab the uranium. So, oh, it's getting very, very dark. I really want my T2 torch. So, as you can see, we walk through that little crack, and over here we're in this new area where I'm gonna pick up some things to build an outpost here. I think I'm missing a silicon, and you can see the uranium. Beautiful, beautiful uranium. I need a silicon. So just outside my uranium cave, I'm just going to build a little outpost. I like to build outposts. It also is like a little reminder of where you've been. Oh, we just unlocked sign. Nothing useful. This is just for oxygen. You know, I know what I need to come here to take. Ooh, a blueprint. These seeds are useless. Nothing here is useful. I just want to bring back a bag full of uranium so I can build another nuclear reactor. So this cave, full of uranium. Unfortunately, doesn't respawn, so you can only harvest it once. But that's what the ore extractors are for. You can build ore extractors and set them up over here, and they will continuously extract uranium out of the ground for you, and then you have unlimited power. Ooh, a chest. Useless stuff in the chest. It's very easy to get turned around in this cave. I think I've just already mined out this whole cave. Nope, there's still a little bit of uranium on this side. How many did we get? We got enough for like 2 reactors, I think. We also need super alloy, which is fine. Cool. I don't think I need to bring back anything else. What I want is silicon. So we will head back now, and along the way we will grab some silicon. And we made it back with a tiny bit of oxygen to spare. Need to drink some water, decode this blueprint microchip, and we got ourselves T3 agility boots. Nice. I think we can build those. T3 agility boots. Nope, definitely not. So let's check our uranium away. You know, I'm just going to convert them into rods straight away. Got 2 rods, enough to build 2 more reactors, which is great, but we do need 6 super alloy. We have none. We can build super alloy ourselves, but like I explained before, there's really no point in doing that. So we can head towards this side over here to grab some more super alloy. There is a super alloy cave. Now I don't remember, with the resource extraction, different resources can be extracted with different extractors, if that makes sense. You'll notice at the moment we only have T1, but there will be a T2 and a T3 extractor. Certain resources like uranium won't be able to be extracted with the T1 extractor, so we'll be very limited in terms of uranium for a while until we unlock the T2 extractor. And super alloy, now I'm not sure whether that can be extracted via the T1 extractor or not. I'm hoping it can be, because super alloy is going to be one of our limiting resources. But we will get a bunch of them here now in this cave. You just follow this cliff face along, and eventually you're going to reach this rock formation up there. It's actually quite a bit of a trek, so make sure you bring your oxygen. Our planet is getting very pretty. We have blue skies and clouds and rain sometimes. Here we go, inside this cave. We can see we have super alloy and chests. Chests with nothing useful in there. Looks very sparse. Doesn't look like there's much super alloy in here as I remember. Is this a different chest? Got uranium. Useful. Nothing else in here is useful. There's really not much super alloy in here, is there? It's the entrance. Check on the walls. Oh, there's one here. Look, ultimately it doesn't matter too much because you can, once we've got aluminum on tap and all the other basic resources on tap, we can just make super alloy. And there's this weird looking wall over here. I wonder what that is. I think that's it. I only got like not many super alloys. That's fine. We'll take what we get. The planet will give you what it gives you. You just gotta make do with it. You gotta be efficient with your resources. I'm running out of oxygen. Let's just bring back... Oh, we've got some more super alloy here. Let's just bring back whatever was in these chests. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Iron is always handy. I think we said we needed some silicon on the way back, right? Let's head back out, pick up some silicon on the way, and we'll be happy little chaps. There's like no resources in this sandy area of the desert, is there? Wow, there's actually like no resources anywhere. Is this silicon? No, it's iron. It's funny when you need like iron, there's like none, and then when you need silicon, there's like all iron and no silicon. It's great. Nope, inventory's full. Alright, let's head back. Alright, we are back at our base with a bag full of goodies. Let's put the super alloy away. Got some aluminum, some basic resources. Got a little bit of uranium, that's always going to be handy. Some seeds. Gotta get some cobalt. And we can decode this microchip. See what we get. We got the map microchip. That's gonna be super handy. We want to build that. Compass. I think the map is built. No. Map? Map. Obsidian and aluminum. Okay, well, we haven't even seen obsidian yet, so that's not happening for a while. Should we build the compass microchip? Aluminum, silicon, magnesium. Alright, we can decide what we build. Before we do that and get distracted, we wanted to build 2 more reactors, right? So to do that, we need 6 super alloy and a bunch of water. 4, 5, 6. And water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can build 2 more reactors. Which way should we build our reactors? Let's just go this way. Get some iron. We'll build little platforms for each of the reactors. Huh? Where's my platforms? Alright, let's make sure they're linked. Linked and happy. Oh, I don't like how these don't line up, eh? Because they're lined up towards those. Oh, whatever. Alright, so we can build more reactors. Boosh. Boosh. Yeah, cool. I don't know why. Look, it looks like it's going clipping under, and then disappears. Cool. We got 2 more reactors. That's going to give us substantially more power. We're at 174 kilowatts spare. Very handy. You'll notice we've run out of water, and instead of going around hunting ice, we can optimize the water gathering process using these atmospheric water collectors. It automatically collects water from humid ambient air. So it requires iron, silicon, magnesium, cobalt, aluminum, and superalloy. Iron, I don't remember what it needed. It sounded like it needed like 1 of everything, so we'll get aluminum and superalloy. We're just going to build 1 because we're very short on superalloy right now, and we can build that anywhere. Let's just chuck that in front of our nuclear reactors, right near the door. That way, whenever we need water, we got water. In fact, we will build a little storage chest for it right next to it. Or we can just put it here. Can it fit here? Oh, yes, you can. Right here, water. So that way we can take the water out of the water collector and put it straight into this chest whenever we need water. So water will never be a problem ever again. I say that as I'm dying of thirst. Please create a water for me. How long does it take to make a water? 150 seconds. That should be fine. Now that we have unlimited power, what we can do is head up to the bismuth cave, pick up some bismuth, and start setting up our ore extractors. Okay, I want to get a water before I go though, and I have oxygen, so that's good. We'll grab some food, harvest our farm, put our food away, eat the space food. We'll eat some squash. No, we don't need to. We'll eat an eggplant because we don't need that much food. We've almost got our water. Oh god, it's so slow. Might as well just go out and get an ice like right here and make my own water. Why not? We'll let that collect water slowly. Cool. Off we go. So if we go this way back to our starting area, where our first spaceship that we explored is, on the right, if you remember a few episodes ago, there was a cave, but it was blocked by ice, and you need your temperature to be at a certain temperature for the ice to start melting, and that's 100 NK, I believe, and we've been at that for quite some time now, so the ice should have fully melted, and we will have access to the cave. Oh, I see uranium over there. Oh my god, so don't get distracted. Alright, it's not going to disappear, it's just... That's fine. We'll go grab this uranium because I see it in the distance. Uranium is always useful. As you can see, we need power. The more higher tier the technology you get to, the more power it's going to start consuming, and you're never going to have enough of these uranium nuclear reactors until you get the next tier of reactor. But that's not going to be for quite some time. So, in the meantime, we pick up whatever uranium we can find. The other cool thing we can pick up once we arrive over here at our old spaceship that we couldn't pick up before is there's a golden chest on top of this spaceship, but obviously you can't access that at the start of the game because, well, maybe you can. I don't know if you can like jump without the jetpack, but now that we have the jetpack, we get all of these goodies, including a uranium rod. But I like the golden chest because they give you a guaranteed superalloy. Alright, we're here. Hey, remember this little base we built? This was our very first outpost, I believe. And we got goodies in here too. Silicon and such. Is there stuff we don't need to bring back? We kind of like everything here, don't we? Alright, we're gonna have to... We're not gonna be able to get much bismuth. Bismuth? I keep calling this bismuth, but it's osmium. This blue crystal. So we can see there was a cave here. It was blocked by ice. You can see this ice over here. You can hover over the ice and it'll tell you it started melting at 100 NK. But now that it is fully melted, you can see we can come in here and we can pick up bismuth and sulfur. Sulfur was the other thing we needed for a couple of upgrades. So we'll pick up a couple of sulfur, a couple of bismuth. And you can see there's this more ice here. And this ice, it doesn't start melting until 5 UK. That U looks like nano kelvins or something. I have no idea. NK was nano kelvin. This must be like micro kelvins or something. But it's basically the next order of magnitude up. 5 UK is probably like 5,000 NKs or something like that. So is that all the osmium it gives us access to? Yeah, apparently it only gives us like 5 osmium. But 5 osmium is going to be very good because it's going to let us make 2 ore extractors, which is going to let us slightly automate 2 resources. So let's just head back home with our goodies. Is there anything useful here? Not really. Alright. Let's put away some of our stuff. Let's make another uranium rod. Running out of storage space for uranium, so I'm just turning them into rods. Sulfur, new material, so we'll chuck it in triage for now. Osmium, again, we'll chuck it in triage for now. We don't have dedicated storage for them, but since we don't have access to much of it, it doesn't really matter. We found another golden something or other. Let's put that on our trophy table. Let's face all this the right way. So we've got two rockets and 1 space pod. Very cool. We'll put our super alloy away and our iridium. And we've got another golden seed, which we will probably chuck in our flower spreader when we make one. Somewhere in our biomass section. Yes. Yes, that sounds like a plan. Oh, it's raining again, and it's dark and rainy and horrible. Let's see what our terraforming's at. Oh, we've completed rain, and now we're at liquid water. We're almost at liquid water, almost completed. Our terraforming is very quick at the moment. Oh, we're at 1.6 UKs, so the next sections will probably start melting very soon. So I've completely forgotten what we were trying to do. We were building ore extractors, so we need osmium and iridium rods. Oh, we have no iridium rods. What did we do with all our iridium rods? I have no idea. Didn't we? Okay, that's fine. We'll grab a couple of iridium rods. Before we do so, we did get sulfur, so that will let us make our T2 torch, aluminum, magnesium, sulfur. So we'll grab some aluminum, grab a sulfur, and grab a magnesium. That will let us make our, what was it? T2 torch. And we wanted to make this, which is 1 osmium. We did have 1 spare osmium, so might as well make this silicon super alloy. This is very expensive for us right now. Do we need the super alloy for this? We only need 1. So we have spare super alloy. We did have 1 spare osmium, so we can make this. This pinning thing requires osmium as well, so we don't really have that much spare for now. We'll make that a little bit later. Oh, we don't even have the T3 mining chip. What the heck? Aluminium. Super alloy. Alright, that's all our super alloy. Let's get the mining chips up. And the T4 mining chip needs more silicon. This is our last silicon. But that's fine. We're going to have absolutely no issues with basic resources very soon after we set up these ore extractors. So to set up the ore extractors, we're going to need iridium. So let's go on a quick iridium farming run, and we know exactly where the iridium cave is. We haven't been there since the start of the game, but it is there, so we can go in there and grab a bunch of iridium. So let me quickly do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and we've got a bag full of iridium and a little bit of silicon. You can see we've got our water collector collecting water bottles for us now, which is excellent. Don't have to harvest ice manually anymore. So as you play this game, you'll notice you'll automate more and more tasks with new technologies, and you'll have to do less and less. But for now, I just want to build 2 iridium rods. We'll keep the rest of the iridium for other things in case we need it. Put some silicon away. Now I needed osmium, and I also needed 2 superalloy, 2 aluminum, and 2 titanium. Oh, 2 titanium. So I'll show you how one of these miners work. So if we just plop one down randomly anywhere, you can see if we go to this storage chest, it starts generating a material based on where you are. So if I put the miner right down in front of my base, it just generates iron, which is not very useful. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not very useful because we bloody need iron all the time. But what's more useful is if we go over to this aluminum cave. Once we cross this rocky area, we can plop one down here, and you can see it generates aluminum, and that'll be very useful. Now, the way these miners work, it's not purely just going to fill this up with aluminum, it's actually going to fill up with all these random resources, but it will focus on aluminum. So you can expect, like, maybe if it pulls out a full chest of goodies, it's going to be like probably 5 or 6 aluminum, and then a mix of all the other resources, which kind of is annoying but also kind of super handy, because it means you don't have to go mining the basic resources anymore. You can just come to this chest, grab it, and then go. So we're going to set one up over here, and we're going to go set out our second one at this iridium cave. Since we can only build 2 at the moment, we will just build 1 at each location. Oh, we've got our T1 algae generator, excellent. So we'll head over to the iridium cave as well, find some nice flat ground, and we'll set up our mining setup. So being able to automate aluminum basically also means you've automated superalloy, because as you recall, superalloy is made with aluminum. Well, it's made with one of every resource, but harvesting aluminum gives you basically every resource. I can never find a nice flat ground for this mining rig, so I'm just going to build it here near the entrance. And we can change it around in a bit. And I'll build it up here. So this one, as you can see, generates iridium. So now we have iridium and aluminum on tap. And whenever we need it, we can come back and check. Really, we want a couple more of these, but for now, since I'm short on iridium, I'm not going to go around hunting it down. I really need some more superalloy and various other materials as well. Before we do that, we'll have a look at our power situation. So our power is looking very good. We've got a lot of heat being generated, not much more of the other 2. So why don't we remedy that by throwing up another pressure rocket? So, oh right, we can't do that because we don't have any rocket engines. Where should we explore next? I really want to go explore a ship somewhere. Alright, tell you what, let's drink some water. Let's take some of this water and put it in our water chest. you know where... Oh, let's harvest. Oh, not ready for harvest yet. You know where we found the osmium cave before? Sorry, not the osmium cave, the uranium cave before, past this aluminum area. There's a bunch of sort of crashed ship stuff there. Maybe we can find some thrusters and iridium bars and such over there, and that'll help us with our resource deficiency while we wait for our miners to come online. There's also another osmium cave over there, so if we have storage space, maybe we'll pick up some osmium too. I believe we left some resources also on this ship, so let's just double check what we left here. I think it was space food, wasn't it, from like a couple episodes ago. Oh, but iron. Give me all that iron. Yeah, it was space food. Space food is not too useful right now. Let's just eat some of it. I just want to... okay. I wanted the iron, so let's just deconstruct some of this stuff. Head over this way. We'll probably need to make a little outpost, so we'll pick up any titanium and silicon we find along the way. You need a bit more titanium. Titanium is quite easy to spot because it's like this big grey lump. I think we're progressing along quite nicely. We're at 3.5 million terraforming index now. We've unlocked a bunch of new technologies and it's, yeah, progressing quite nicely. So if we go through here, we can see there's like T2 solar panels and stuff here that we can deconstruct, as well as a lot more microchips and stuff, and we've already run out of space, so let's just head a little bit more towards this side, and we will put down our little outpost right outside this cave here. Let's go in, refill our oxygen, set up our storage boxes. Don't think I need any of this stuff, do I? This is all just trash. Ah, in here we have iridium. Iridium is handy. But we also have an osmium cave. I think this would have been locked behind ice, but it's all melted now, so we just have access to it. We have a lot more osmium here. We have chests, we have sulfur, a lot of goodies. Uranium rod, more osmium, bioplastic nuggets, some bean seeds, some sulfur. Don't worry about the aluminum. We'll take the Tuskar seeds and we'll leave the rest for now. And you can see the second half of the cave is locked behind this 5 UK thing. So that's a no bueno for now. I'm gonna take the rest of this iridium, take some sulfur home. Oh, there's an osmium hiding in the corner. What can we get rid of? Probably an iridium. Alright, cool. So we got some more osmium, we got some more iridium. So that will let us set up hopefully some more ore extractors. We'll recharge on our... Do we have anything we want to bring back? Not really. What were we wanting? We wanted thrusters, right? Thrusters. So, is there just like conveniently located... Why can't I loot this? Oh, here we go. We got chips. We'll take the microchips. Nothing else useful here. Drink some water. Don't think any of these chests here give anything useful. Yeah, no. Saw a microchip thing here, and there's another chest back here. Oh, super alloy. Super alloy is useful. More useful than iridium. Yes. I don't think we're going to find more thrusters until we venture out into the world a little bit more and find better chests in deeper areas. So we might, like, if we just really want a thruster, we can just build one just fine. We'll build one, send one rocket into space, get that 10x pressure multiplier, and then we'll do something about our oxygen. Alright, here we are, we're back with a bag full of osmium. Let's decode these chips. We got ourselves a spacesuit displayer, a display case, and a T3 GPS satellite. Excellent. So with osmium, we will put it into our triage box, and we won't put away our superalloy because we'll just make an iridium bar, because we want to make a thruster, which requires 2 uranium, which we have. And with the thruster, I think it was silicon, wasn't it? If I recall, it was 3 silicon and 2 superalloy. I have no superalloy. Excellent. Alright, let's put away the rest of our stuff. Uranium rod, sulfur can go in triage. Got some seeds that we'll work with in a bit. We'll keep our thruster. Bioplastic nugget can go in triage. I'm sure all of this will come in handy very, very soon. Oh, bean seed. We can harvest our food. Put it in our food box. We've got plenty of food. We're not going to starve to death. These are not foods. These are seeds. Oh, our seed box is getting awfully full. We might have to split our seeds and our plants. But that's fine. We can now head over to our... let's go check out our ore resource miner, and we'll see what it's given us. We need 2 superalloy, which we either have to venture very far to get and hunt down, or we can start making our own. And that's what we set these things up for. So if we have a look at this box, you can see it's given us a bunch of aluminum and a bunch of other random resources. So if we just take all of that, we'll just pick up another full bag of resources on our way home as well. We are direly in need of silicon, so we'll definitely pick up a lot of those. Just pick up everything now, because everything is required to make superalloys. One of everything is required to make 1 superalloy. So, hey, there's a chest here. Did I loot this chest before? Nope. We'll just grab it now. Just grab more titanium. Take whatever we can get on the way home. Oh, inventory's full. Alright, let's go. I believe we definitely have the materials at home to make 2 superalloy. We might be short on silicon a little bit, but we can go out and hunt a few silicons down. Do we have everything in our bag to make superalloy? We do. 1, 2. We can make 2 superalloys. Excellent. We'll put away everything else. We got our 3 silicon, exactly 3 silicon. Put our titanium away. Put our iron away, and put away our cobalt. I think this here is the materials I need to make my rocket. So let's go up and make our rocket. Magnetic field protection rocket. It also drops iridium asteroids, I believe, so let's launch that. Off it goes. Don't need to wait for it to finish launching. We can just go back into our base and we can check out our pressure is now also at 1000. Excellent. Now the thing that's lagging behind is oxygen, so we can start building some stuff for oxygen. Now we got another golden seed, and we have 3 more over there, and I think 2 more Tusker seeds. So what we can actually build is, what I'll do is, out of this I'm going to take out the golden seeds from here and put our weaker seeds in here, because what we can build, well, we can build algae generators, which also gives a lot of oxygen, as does the grass spreader. But we want to build this T1 grass spreader, which requires water bottles, magnesium, and aluminum, and lerma seeds. I think lerma seeds, we have them, but we haven't. How many do we have? We have 4. Let's build 4, and we have 4 golden seeds, so that actually works out perfectly. So what we'll do is we'll look at the materials. We need 8 water bottles. Luckily we took some water bottles from here before. We're 1 short, but I'm sure that'll generate another one soon. While we're putting down the grass spreaders. We need 4 aluminum and 4 magnesium, which we have on tap now. So you can see how easy, like the more you play this game, the less like physical manual farming you're gonna need to go out and do as you progress the game. So we can put our grass spreaders like right out here somewhere. We can build 1, 2, 3, and we needed another water bottle for a 4th one, right? Damn you, water bottle. And I have no ice. Surely there's an ice around here somewhere. As I just say, we don't need to do any farming. We've got to go out and hunt for ice of all things. Ice is becoming more and more rare of a resource because it just, I think it's all melted. I don't actually know if this game melts the ice on the ground, but it might, because I don't see any ice anywhere. Is that an ice? Nope. By the time I find an ice, I could probably just go back home and get that water bottle away. The grass spreaders is spraying water and spreading grass everywhere in this desert. That makes a lot of sense. You can see while it generates some oxygen and some plants, it doesn't do much at the moment. Oh, sorry. I am completely confused. A grass spreader just generates oxygen. It doesn't even need plants. Oh my lord. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. It must be the flower spreader I'm thinking of. So we can just put all our golden seeds back in here and get that multiplier up. So the grass spreader doesn't need seeds, it just generates oxygen. A lot of oxygen. 10 times more oxygen than this thing. I think with the 600% multiplier, this thing is generating 78. And this thing is generating 100 with no multiplier. So yeah. Let's just grab one more water bottle. And we can chuck that. Oh, where's my Loma seed? Didn't I take 4 out? I swear I did. Loma seed. So we'll build 4 of these grass spreaders. What? Why? Whatever. Alright, 4 of these grass spreaders, and we've also got our algae generator, which requires bioplastic nuggets and eggplants and water bottles. Oh god, water bottles. Alright, so let's see what we're limited on. Do we want to use all our bioplastic nuggets? Sure, why not? We got 4. We need 4 water bottles, which we have none of. Alright, let's go see if we can't hunt down 4 ice. We probably can. You know, as I'm thinking about this, algae generators need to be built on water, and I'm just assuming there's a water surface over there, but actually, oh, I'm right, there is a water surface over there. Never mind, we're ready to go. So you can see where we had our original base, how it's starting to fill with a bit of water right now, because the lake is forming. So we've got liquid water on this planet now. A great milestone for our terraforming. So let's quickly go hunt down 4 ice so that we can build 4 water bottles. Oh, we've unlocked T5 backpack. So many things to do. What does T5 backpack require? Super alloys, which that's fine. So we'll take everything except ice because I'm confident I can pick up 4 ice along the way. Super alloys, we need 4 of them. Yeah. Okay. This is not going to be an easy sort of thing to do now. And this episode's been running on for quite a while, so I think we'll leave it at that. We've done quite a lot. We've set up a lot of automation. This episode, we've set up 2 of our ore extractors over there. We've got our automated water. We've got new unlimited sort of power going on here. We've sent up a few rockets into space. I think we've done quite a lot this episode, so we'll probably call it here. Our terraforming stage is now at liquid water. It's completed, and we saw some liquid water over there, and we're working our way towards lakes, 4.6% towards lakes, and our terraforming index is now at 5 million. Our rockets for heat and pressure are up in the sky, so you can see we're generating a lot of heat, a lot of pressure. Our oxygen's lagging behind a little bit, but we will remedy that next episode by building some algae generators, and that should be good, and we can start working on our bio stuff. So the algae generator marks the start, sort of the grass spreader and the algae generator marks the start of our biomass, because it, beyond the 3 basic stuff we've been generating of oxygen, heat and pressure, this stuff also generates plants. So we have all of that to look forward to. It unlocks a whole nother sort of section of the game. Cool. So thanks a lot for watching. We will release another episode tomorrow and continue on our terraforming journey.